on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
First offering on its way. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
And the pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
So 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count. Nope.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2.
Next to stand in is Alex Bregman. First offering, fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fouled away. Brantley gets his lead at first, nobody out.
What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches.
I'm tired, but we're here.
Once just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Decided tonight we'll just play some baseball.
Here now the 2-2.
We'll play some baseball tonight. We're gonna go back to road to the show. All right, it's been over a week since I last played this, but get back in it, shall we?
Most rookies at the major league level do struggle a bit at some point, and he's in a bit of a skid right now. Al Leiter is with me today. Al, when you had struggles early on in your career, how did you right the ship?
Well, you said most rookies, most players, every player that I've been around, and including my career that luckily lasted 19 seasons, you're always dealing with that. And I think the biggest or the hardest hurdle for a young player is one, identify that you're going to have some rough patches, and that's okay because it's not an easy sport. You got to be able to turn the page. And I think that was one thing that I was able to learn early on and not agonize over my bad games is learn from them, identify what you did poorly, and move on. It's the best way. I can't simplify it any more than that. The players that go into real big ruts are the ones that can't forget about what they did yesterday. If it was a bad game and you think about it, it's going to affect tonight.
All right, let's go.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs.
I'm going to play horribly because I haven't played it in a few days. I've been playing Ratchet Clank.
James Buchanan gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
So here is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB on its way. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Hey, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, this could be a long summer right now. You can't win a division in May, but you certainly can play yourself out of a division in May, and they need to turn things around in a big way right now.
Yeah, the way this team has played the early parts of this season, we find ourselves in May, but you know what? You can't help but look at the 25-man roster they're putting forth and notice to yourself that, hey, a lot of these guys might not be here if they don't get this turned around.
Out in front,
umpire's like, whoop,
this one's pulled
might hit
off
me.
To the left side. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The second baseman, Jake.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The average to start things out at .324. 1 home run and 19 driven in.
That's a strike, baby.
Target, 0-2 now. Cronenworth, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Nice strike there with the screwball.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order
nice.
Up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here we go
Batting
now.
third,
Oh, man.
the third baseman, number 13,
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he looks at
There's
the
a
fastball
strike.
that's
All
in
right,
there
here we
for
go.
strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now.
Nice. I hope everyone's having a good
He wants to see this guy's
start to the
record,
week.
but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, I missed that, dude.
And that finds
I
its
pressed
way
circle
through
like
for a base
I
hit.
thought I pressed circle like on time.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some
Damn.
two-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
The right fielder, number 4.
He's set and the pitch.
Miles.
Sends that one
That's a
out of play
foul,
for
so that's strike one.
The 0-1. Swings
That's a
through
nice
it for
strike right
number
there.
2.
Very nice.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing.
Thank you for the
from
like
middle,
on Facebook.
something's not coming
Appreciate
back.
it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah. That was good.
One left for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.
That's a good first start, man. Nice.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
All right, here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hosmer, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big
man,
leagues,
today
so he's put
really
together
burnt me
a
out,
really
guys.
nice career to this point.
Yeah,
I'm
Matty,
tired,
this guy
man,
has had
but-
an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments.
Oh,
You
and
don't
tomorrow
hang
we still
around
have to
this
do a few
long
more of the
if you're not
deliveries.
prepared to make some
And of course, it's going to be
adjustments along the
hotter
way.
than today.
Here's the pitch. And he watches a called
But
strike at
gotta
the
do
knee.
what you gotta
No
do,
balls
right?
and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the aggressive.
But I didn't know
nature
how
this
tired I
guy's
was going to
pitching
be.
with.
I
He's
thought I was
got
going to be too
focus,
tired,
he's
but
commanding the fastball. Really
thankfully,
being
I'm
aggressive
not.
right now. A lot different than his last
Thankfully,
start
I'm
where he took
okay
a
right
loss
now.
and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Lifted down the line in left.
that's going to be strike 2.
Pitch popped up. Seager has a play. Makes the play.
Coco,
One away.
go to bed.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis Darno.
Here's the first pitch.
There we
The
go.
fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
I like the screwball, man.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a
Ooh,
power
that's
guy
a
on the mound.
ball.
I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Still 1-2.
Not that good.
Now a swing
There it
and
is.
a miss. He struck him out, and it's
Very
2 up,
nice.
2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down
Ah,
the line.
shoot.
But that
Hope-
wasn't a
hope
great
everyone
pitch
had a
to
good
do it on.
Monday.
It's really not the best 2-strike
What
approach
do you
either.
hope? Maybe y'all. Hopefully, it's a good week for everyone.
Batting 7. The shortstop,
To the plate now, Leury Garcia.
Garcia.
As the first pitch to him runs
That was
a
too
bit
outside.
inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now he'll step off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's a base
that
hit.
guy can hit from anywhere from what it seems like. So like, how would I pitch it? We'll find out, right?
Batting it. The pitcher. Blake.
At the plate now, Blake Snell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Of course, I'll be getting back on a normal streaming schedule again, since I've now figured out that I do want to stream on YouTube, and then also I'm going to be streaming on Facebook, you know, so mainly YouTube. YouTube is my home, and I feel good about it. My wife feels good about it. My wife has my back 110%. So my streams usually start around 10:30 Central Standard Time. I tend to do some variety. I'm a variety type streamer. I like to play different games.
The 0-1 pitch.
Currently right now I am playing
Really getting the better
Ratchet
of him now.
Clank,
It's strike two.
and I'm also
Little
doing
hesitation
baseball.
right there by the batter. It was
I
great
just recently
execution by
downloaded
the pitcher,
Battlefield
down and
1
away.
and
That
Battlefield
looked like
5
a
for
late
the
swing.
Series
Could have been
X.
sitting on something else.
So you will probably see a Battlefield stream in here. You'll probably see some Division 2, and
strikes, and now the
you'll
0-2.
also see some Overwatch as well. I will eventually play a retro game here and there. I'm definitely gonna be playing some more. I'm definitely gonna come back with Mario Maker.
Got him swinging, and that will end the
Though
inning.
we'll be getting into that as
One
well.
hit,
So
one left. We'll go to the
we'll still
bottom
have some
half
type of
inning number
retro,
two.
but
And we are tied,
mainly we'll be playing a lot
0-0.
more modern games, of course. So
In to hit will be Trent
I
Grisham.
may eventually
He'll
pick up
step in
Resident
to
Evil
lead it
8,
off
but
in
I'm
the
not
top of
sure
the
about
third.
that just yet. Returnal, I do want to pick it up, but I'm not going to pick it up right now. I'm going to wait till later. Those games I'm not going to get right away because I still have such a back catalog of games I still want to play before hitting up those. I got to get back into Immortals Phoenix Rising.
First offering on its way. And he looks
So,
at the screwball that's over for
We'll be
strike
diving back
one.
into that.
love
I have
everything
Assassin's
this
Creed
pitcher's got
Valhalla. I
working
have
right
not
now.
played it
He's
yet.
got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Wong is there.
So you'll see some of that. So like I said, you'll see a mix of stuff. And I love playing Zelda, Mega Man, Mario. So you'll see a lot of that stuff. You'll see a mix of everything.
Tommy Pham.
Tommy.
Of course, whenever I'm like really feeling it, definitely.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. On to first, and there were two down.
I mean,
So 2 out,
you know, I'm
nobody
grateful
on,
for
and
everyone that
that'll
shows
bring
up,
up
whether you're
Jake
lurking,
Cronenworth.
whether you're, if you're lurking, chilling, cool. That's my goal, is to help people relax, enjoy themselves, hopefully put a smile on somebody's face, hopefully earn that subscription or follow or like. So, you know, hopefully I can earn y'all. And do what I can to help.
Ready to deliver. Here comes
Entertain.
the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw to
There we
first
go.
with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now.
They got me
That'll bring up
batting.
The pitcher, James Buchanan.
The pitcher.
Oh boy, I suck at batting.
First pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
I'm never really good at batting. I just kind of time it as best as possible.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis
The
Andrus.
shortstop.
Buchanan aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Now to bat, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
All right.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
Damn it.
Tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Stepping up is Manny Machado.
Damn.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
There you go.
Well,
Beautiful
if you love
strike.
Pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
There we go.
The screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Did a good job to
If y'all
shorten
have
up and
Twitter,
protect the
make sure
plate,
you follow
and
my
he'll have
Twitter
another
at
shot at it
underscore
I think a big reason why
James
he's been so
plays
effective in this one, that
X.
he's been just about getting ahead
underscore
of every hitter. Seems like
James
every one of
plays
them are
X.
0-2, 1-2,
just like
and
how you
just
see the
about
spelling of
every
my
at-bat. And when
channel
that's the
name.
case, your chances of getting a good
I
pitch
need to
together
I need to get a
are way
bot
worse.
going for YouTube for sure.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I need to work on that this week.
Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third.
Oh, I bounced off
And
of him.
he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Will Myers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what
that's
that
outside.
is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Damn, he missed it.
Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Damn it.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll
All right,
swing
let's
and
see if
lift
we
the
can.
ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left.
That's a foul.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Damn it.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There we go. Got a strike. Okay, we got a strikeout.
The 1-1.
That's strike 2. Hopefully we can strike him out here.
And opposite field as he lines
He's
this
not
down
gonna,
the line
damn
and
it.
right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
I'll probably be getting taken out of the game
Usually a hitter
soon.
will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts
I was
a
doing
big
good, and all of a
charge
sudden
into this
now
one and drives in a couple of runs along the
crappy.
way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you
come on.
couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Leury Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Damn.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the man.
Blake Snell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. But it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
That's third base's fault. Could have had that.
Now that the center fielder, Trent.
Stepping in now,
Oops.
Trent Grisham. Fastball runs inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And the throw pulls the
What?
first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach
Wow.
it first.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine
Yep,
plays.
that's it for me.
If there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up
Course.
their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
I feel like the AI does this. It's like it starts easy, then
Skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big
final
turning
run
point,
score for our
and
ball
they
game
made it stand up the rest of the way.
9-3, the final tally here in this one.
I was doing
San
so
Diego
good,
took
and then
the
all of a
lead.
sudden, I swear, I think it's like programmed by the AI.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I gotta do good this season because it's my player's first season in the majors.
Afternoon
It's a 1-year
baseball here
contract.
on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2022
Stay tuned for Cubs baseball.
Chicago
Next.
Cubs.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Now here's the first offering. Hit hard back
Really?
up the middle.
Here we go.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That's a bad start.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Out in front of it, strike one. Simmons on at first, nobody out. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Wong for one. On to first.
There we go.
Votto is retired. It's a double play. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a beautiful strike right there. Hell yeah.
Time the screwball, 1 strike to count. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to
looking. There we go.
To end the inning.
Oh man, that was good. Good start. Okay.
None left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
All right, here we go.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good
Strike
fastball
one.
as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a pitch in the dirt.
That was a bad pitch. What the hell?
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ow, but they still got the ball. Come on. This guy just gonna hit everything I throw at him, I think.
Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Not good.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Nick Castellanos now. As he pops the first
He's gonna hit everything I throw at him, I'm
plate.
sure.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
Based on his box being all red.
Nobody out. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Still no
Man, this guy just, I'm telling you, this guy's going to hit everything I throw at him.
Right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There it is.
Got him swinging, one gone.
Woo. There we go.
So to get his day started at the plate, Aristides Aquino trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
What the?
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Oh, that guy did not. I thought one of them was going to run and get it.
The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now it'll be Davy Grillon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club.
And they're hitting him directly in
and this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, TJ Antone, as he'll go after the first pitch.
Good strike.
Comes up empty. It's strike one, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He'll hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
Okay, that's not a really good start.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of the second, Reds lead this one 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keep
there we go, strike. That's how we should start.
Lead. That's how you bury someone.
And the pitch.
There we go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets
there we go.
To make the play for the first out of the inning. So up steps the former MVP.
All right,
Joey
here we go.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike
there we go.
There, 0-1. Here it comes.
Wasn't sure I was going to get that.
That one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 out, nobody on. Stays alive.
All right, 0-2. All right, come on.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hap in foul ground. Oh, he blocked.
Got it. Nice.
That's exactly what they wanted out of
that was good.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Eugenio
Too high.
Is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
There we go. Get it. Get it.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So now into the box is James Buchanan.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 1-0 the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. And now the first pitch.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, he got that one.
That's lifted the other
All right,
way
come on,
out
get
to
it.
left.
Get
Left
it.
fielder is on the move.
There we go.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
1 out, 2 to go.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And he gets
nice.
ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. So he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Next, it'll be Aristides Aquino. Tripled and later scored first time around. And the pitch. Hard hit to first. A dive. He's got it.
That was a nice dive to get that ball.
Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Nice.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, let's get it. Very nice.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
That's a foul.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To third. Happ scoops it up.
And the first, and he is out.
The inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Are there any games that anyone's looking to get? And on what console y'all looking to get a game on?
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone.
Here we go.
Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hey, Dylan, thank you for the like.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit softly on the ground to third. Happ brings it in, and that's the second out.
2 outs.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Antone.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch. He
Right
couldn't
one,
catch
baby.
up with the gas that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Left side. Throw cleanly.
There we go.
First, and that ends the inning.
All right.
Reds are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, James Buchanan.
The pitcher. Buchanan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Attaboy, attaboy. Come on, baby. See you driving. Let's go.
That swung on and missed.
Damn.
We're even at 1-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
That was an out.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off.
That's strike 2. No? Oh, shit. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase.
Got it. Hell yeah. Very nice.
Great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now here is Joey Votto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch.
There we go.
Taken
Strike
up in the
one.
zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Votto behind.
There we go. I love it.
On 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Oh, damn.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
That's a ball.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball, strike 3.
Oh, yeah.
Pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now back.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a cold
strike
strike
one.
at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got 2.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
All right, that's going to be
Early
2
swing there as
strikes.
he pulls it foul to the right side. A ball and 2 strikes.
Damn.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle
That's a
here
foul.
as it remains 1-2. Hit on the ground.
Man, this guy's just going to hit everything I throw at him.
This is going to be a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. Throw to second for the first out, and the side is retired.
There we go.
Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
That was a tough battle right there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swung on,
He
but
went
it's
for it,
pulled
but
foul
nope.
wide of third. Here's the 0-2. Nope. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's the ball out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving
Got
chase.
it. Woo.
He
Wasn't
gets
sure.
there and makes the play for the first
I was not
down.
sure he was going to get it.
Digging in will be Aristides Aquino. He grounded out last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing.
Nice.
As he pulls the top hand over, it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
That's a
here,
strikeout.
So it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Whew.
Now at the plate, here is Nick Senzel. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
High out.
Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Michael Brantley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Michael.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. TJ Antone notches his 3rd win of the year. James Buchanan pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
Jenny Finch, you weren't just a star on the softball diamond, but you are also the wife of a former major leaguer. What is it like to be part of the family of a major league rookie?
You're out there with them. You know, it takes a village. It truly does. And you're riding every level, every long bus trip. You know, you've been there the entire way trying to get them to this point. And so to be able to see them shine and to make it to the bigs, there's only a handful of people that make it there. And, you know, it's the greatest to be able to see dreams being accomplished and them doing it and having the opportunity to play on the big stage. Because you realize everything has to be aligned in order for you to have that opportunity. And it's so very rare. And how many baseball players out there and you know, less than 1% make it. And so you're soaking it up and you're so happy for them to finally get their opportunity.
All right, let's see if we can get a win.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show.
2022 St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, here we go.
So now here is
all right, let's get it.
Edmund. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop, Tommy Edmund.
Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Damn.
This looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher.
Guy's gonna hit.
You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot.
Everything I'm
They don't
throwing
bunt
him.
or hit and run anymore.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, plays at 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field
Hit it.
line. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
We got 1 out.
And now in the box, Nolan Arenado.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now the first pitch. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. The second for 1. Relay to first.
That's it.
In time.
Nice double
like
play.
That, this side is retired. 1 hit in the
Very
inning,
nice.
but no one left. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him.
Way off.
Inside with that one, ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium.
There we go.
Focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman.
First offering.
Goldschmidt.
There we go.
Broadway that time. Strike
Love
one.
it.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Strike
Swinging
2.
Strike, and now it's 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay.
Wow.
And it's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. DeYoung in an 0-2
There we go.
hole here.
Come on, we got this.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and miss. Like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take one up in the zone, but
nice
indeed
fastball
in the
for a
strike
strike.
zone for the first strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Here we go.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
That was too high.
Fastball got away from him there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swung on.
There we go.
Missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Buchanan. 9-1-2 due up.
Buchanan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Edman moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Damn it.
And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play.
Damn, my team
Ready
sucks.
to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Roberto Perez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive.
Oh, hell
left
no.
Field and deep. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
I was like, no.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Love the screwball. It's so awesome. As long as it hits right.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Perez takes his lead at third with one away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
It's not good.
And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
All right, come on, let's see if we can get it.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing from
This guy's going to hit from any part of that box. Is all
and
red.
At the corners now.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Damn it.
So a man at second here with 2 away. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski from the stretch. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Damn.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Brantley is under it, and that's the third out.
Damn, that was an ugly inning.
So it's ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman.
First offering. Now a swing and a deep
That's
drive
gone.
to left. And
I'm done.
Ain't coming back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate.
Wow.
You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll take a look at a high
Damn,
strike
that sucked.
time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now that ball is smoked, carrying the deep left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Tyler.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a
All
high
right, man.
strike
Come
to
on, we
begin
got
the
it.
at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he
Damn, he
fouls
hit
this one
that.
off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout
There we go.
right there,
Come on.
you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Roberto Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike two.
All right, one more.
I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 run. The next Cub up, James Buchanan, flew out last time up. Pitch popped up. Perez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty
I knew that was going to happen.
half of the inning. At the plate now is Dakota Hudson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Number 43.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Bottom of the zone. Swing and
He swung at it, so that's a strike 2. I'll take it.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
All right, we got 1 out.
Pep brings in Tommy Edman. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Shortstop, Tommy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There we go. Get these strikes.
Here in a 4-1 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes
There we go. Got a strikeout.
On the
Yeah.
fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering.
Trying to not let him hit.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball.
There we go.
Knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll
There we
step
go.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for
1.
strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And the screwball.
There it is.
Swinging 1 gun.
Nice.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a hit.
0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase.
Get it.
He's got it. A nice play there.
Wasn't sure he was going to get it. Oh, my God.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there.
Can we strike him out?
Now 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a good
yes.
fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
He's hit. He's 2 for 2 against me.
They hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Thank you.
Stepping in once again is James Buchanan, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
My lighting is not that good tonight.
Hey, Griffin and Ricky, come here. Let's go. Hey, take a rip. Like this game. Here you go, baby. There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch. Hey, wait for
The 0-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Brandon Workman will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Chicago Cubs pick up win number 20 on the year. Jason Adam gets the win in
Just turn on the
relief,
ceiling
his
fan
second
light
of the year.
again.
Tommy Canely earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season.
Here now
So
is the
that's a
final
wrap
line
here
score
tonight. For Mark
First for the
DeRosa, Dan
victorious
Plezak, and
Chicago
Heidi
Cubs.
Watt. Find us on...
Go to the restroom, guys. I'll return. All right.
Jenny, you were not just a legend on the softball diamond. You're a wife of a former major leaguer. I'm so curious, what's it like for a wife of a rookie in this show when you can't be with him every day? Is it just new phone calls, new amazing experiences every day?
You know, I loved, obviously you follow them, you know, with technology now, you're with them every single pitch. You know, you're finding a way to follow them out there. But it's being able to be surrounded by the greatest. And I remember Casey, you know, telling me stories about Randy Johnson and how him kind of taking him under his wing and showing him what the big leagues is all about and how to go about and how to train. And so it's the baseball stuff, but it's so much bigger than that as well. And it's getting the opportunity to be surrounded by the best of the best and tapping into that and how that then helps you in your game. And as a man, I think too, just being able to handle the big leagues and everything that it entails.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
Damn agent, leave me alone.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
James Buchanan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering.
It's too high.
With the fastball, but didn't get the call. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters.
Pop fly.
They've been able to find a way to win.
Out.
And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
J.D.
There we go.
Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Anybody
And
watching
just a
baseball
Chamber of
this
Commerce
season,
afternoon for
or
baseball.
anybody has a favorite
82
team?
degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Anybody playing the MLB The Show 21?
1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
Guy just wants to hit everything I throw at him.
Here it comes. Can't get him to go.
That
after
was
the
horrible.
Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out.
There we go.
Now into the box. Michael Conforto. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Oh, it's too low.
Count 1-0.
Swinging a ball line hard.
Ah, he missed that.
A leap, but he can't bring it down.
Damn
Base
it.
hit.
He missed that.
Nice AB right there. A little potential
All
for
good,
some
all
two-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Now, this guy's gonna hit everything I shoot at him pretty much.
Alonso. And as you can see, he's seen that average
Oh, never
climb the
mind.
last week or so.
His whole box is red, so I figured he was gonna swing at everything I throw.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired.
Nice.
Mets leave
Very
1.
nice.
Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. So stepping in is Francisco Lindor, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering.
What?
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even.
I was
the
like,
count.
what was that?
1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2
There we go.
strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Next up for New York, Kevin Pillar. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
I was wondering why my laptop was looking dim because I didn't have it plugged in. And I was like,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
oh, that's a
swing and
smack.
drive set out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
I was
And
not
he'll
sure.
reach
Like,
second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In time to first, and there are 2
all right, that's 2
away.
outs.
Up next, Adam Engel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side.
There's a run.
There's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Damn.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. So now to the plate, David Peterson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
There we go, strike 1.
Here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the
There
games and
we
the teams
go.
are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Snatched
Nice.
up in midair at first base for route number
Very
2.
nice. Very nice.
Next to hit is J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a
Hell
strike.
yeah.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Wong
There we go.
ranging into shallow right.
All right, come on, guys. We got to get a home run.
In order go the Mets.
And I'm
But they're
hitting.
on top
That's
1
not
to
good.
nothing.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Now the first
the
pitch.
pitcher,
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Waved at and missed, and he's
Ah.
0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Leading off to the left, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. Michael Conforto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out
Couldn't
of his
get that.
reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Happ picks it up. Wong for 1. On to first. And
2 outs.
They get the double play. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Quick work there as the Mets. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, it'll be Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Very nice.
And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong.
There we go.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, here is Adam Engel.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets go down.
I hate batting.
3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
No pitcher.
Next to hit, James Buchanan struck out in his last trip to the plate. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Goodness.
I shouldn't have swung for that.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Hate batting. I can't bat. That's like the one thing I suck at.
Peterson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound.
What?
And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one. And it's fouled
That's going to be a foul.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and that's going to land foul. The next 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
I think I'm done for this game.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday. And
I guess
another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Michael Conforto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit down the third base line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic.
That sucked. All right, let's check this out. All right.
Mike, we know it. Failure's a part of this great game. How do major leaguers deal with adversity when the times get tough?
Well, that's a great question. I think they go through it in a variety of different ways. I think some guys, for me personally, I went into the video room. I tried to really understand and see how I was feeling. Is there something I saw mechanically doing wrong? And then I had to put the work in, before the game. It's not just during the game. But I've also seen teammates go through some huge drastic measures, throwing away all their socks, new pants. I've even had a teammate that I remember changed his uniform number. So, the superstition does play a big factor in this. The key is for the mental stamina of that player. He's got to find a way to get out of that rut. And when he gets out of that rut, try to find a way to keep those good times going. It's bound to happen to every player to fall into this tough situation. And I think the main thing is you have to bank on your past success, whether it was a week ago, whether it was in the minor leagues, or whether it was in high school or college. You had success in order to get to this level, and I think you need to bank on that in order to get out of this slump that you might be in right now.
Mike, if you throw away all your socks and your pants, you got bigger problems than the slump. You know what I mean?
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
All right, man. Let's see if we can get back in there.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. James Buchanan is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
And now here is Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Hard hit towards center. Gurriel is right there, one down.
Not the way I wanted to start.
Striding in is Joey Votto.
Batting second, the first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the
There we
fastball
go.
that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward is out near the wall.
That's 2
as he
outs.
pulls it
All
in for
right,
the
got
second
me
out.
one more.
So next to hit is Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edge
Oh,
of
it's
the
a high
zone that
strike.
time
Nice.
taken and ruled a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much...
And the throw is in
All right,
time
there we
to
go.
get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
Forgot to put the next
So
appearance.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
There we go.
He's had some success
Oh,
so
we can
far,
get
but
this.
he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there's one
There
gone
we go.
here to start the second. So bases are empty with one gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly.
There we
and
go.
a
That's
step
2
at
outs.
First for the out, 3 unassisted.
Out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Aristides Aquino trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball
Go.
at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
That's the goal.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking
There
at the
we
knees
go.
for the strikeout. Reds are down. So now the pitcher, James Buchanan. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night.
Senzel fields it cleanly. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
What they wanted, right?
Here is their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Elvis Andrus. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically got him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
And stepping in, Nick Senzel. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys.
All right,
I know
here we
they're
go,
only
strike
down
1.
by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball swung
There we go.
for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting it. The catcher.
At the plate now, Davy Grillon. Liner towards second.
Nice.
There to take this one is
Very
the
nice.
second baseman, and that's out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, T.J. Antone. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Sorry, buddy.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out.
Still no hit.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0.
Top of the fourth.
Of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch.
Start with strike one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fly ball right down the line in left.
Get it.
After it is Brantley.
There we go.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Stuff.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Votto behind, but
There we
still
go.
dangerous even on 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left
Hit
center
it.
field. Center fielder on the run.
There we
He
go.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in next, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway.
All right, here we go.
Next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball
Nice.
that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that
Oh,
is gonna be the
damn.
first hit as this is into
That
center
was a good
field
hit.
for a solid
Bye.
single.
Good hit. Good hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
That was some nice execution.
Hell
on that
yeah.
pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you.
Very nice.
You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Scooped up, Andrus.
A double play.
On
Boom.
the first,
Lovely.
and they get the double play
Very
to get him
nice.
out of the inning. 5 innings have been no problem.
Ah.
And now, James Buchanan. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's the 0-1.
You can't see the face. It's just how you're hiding behind the
Gets his
barrier.
lead at first, nobody out. On the
Oh,
run, this
crap, I
one
should
in
have
on him, and he
not
can't
went for
connect,
that.
So he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate is Nick Senzel. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
All right, here we
I
go.
think
Here we
if I'm
go.
the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Cha-ching.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in next, Davy Grion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Tyler Nevin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 43, Tyler Nevin.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard to third. There is Seager.
And
Throw on
boom.
to first, gets
Now
him, and the
getting to
side
the
is
top of the
retired.
7th.
And now the Cubs pitcher, James Buchanan, a hit in 2 tries.
Or
So
bottom
far.
of the 6th. I didn't know I was gonna hit.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1
I
run
tried.
on 2 hits, including the
Tried.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. No
That's a
balls and
foul.
strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline.
Oh, that's a foul.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air
Pop
out
up.
to center field.
That's out. Boom.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out
Awesome.
here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's a quick start to the
Out
7th.
skis.
And now there are 2 away. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez grounded out in his last at-bat.
There we go. Strike 1. That's it. That's a good start.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And there's ball 1. Clearly
Break
off
2.
with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he could have gone up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
Heck yeah.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he
That was
had
a
him right
ball.
there. I did too, but no
That
dice.
was bull. That was bull.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next up is Nicholas Castellanos. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Grounded to third. Throw on
2 outs.
First, 2 gone.
2 outs. Let's go.
So the next to bat will be Aristides Aquino. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A little quick on that swing.
That's
finds
2.
himself behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Hell yeah.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Strike swinging, timing a little
Let's
off
go.
on that one.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down. So next to bat will be Davey Grillon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit out towards second, right to him. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Tyler Stevenson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Tyler Stevenson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
What?
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a
yeah.
big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
That was a win that
5-0 finish
my pitcher
tonight.
needed.
The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Buchanan wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to...
That was a good one.
It was a great outing for him the last time on the bump, and it looks like he could be an impact arm here on the show for years to come. Al Leiter, what have you been seeing from him?
It's just that. I think when you look at a guy with the special arm that he has shown, you then start dreaming on him. I know it's only, it's just the beginning of what looks like is going to be a heck of a big league career, but when I look at a guy and I say, does he look like an ace? Does this guy look like somebody a franchise fan base could say, he's our guy? And I think what I've seen with how he handles himself on the mound, how he handles himself in between his starts, what his stuff is, his stuff is clearly ace-like front-end starter stuff. So I think there's a reason to really get excited about, even though this is early in his career.
That's World Series champion Al Leiter. Thank you, Al.
Players doing G.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. James Buchanan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Plate, Nick Ahmed. He will lead this one off today.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count.
All right, here we go.
First pitch, 120.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Whew, that was too close for comfort.
One out, base is empty. And up next is Pavin Smith.
The right fielder, Pavin Smith.
First pitch on its way.
That's a strike.
Down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Grounded up the first baseline. And
boom shakalaka.
bag himself for the out.
Hell yeah.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta, first chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's a pop-up now. Seager is there, and that retires the side.
There we go.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ketel Marte as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Hey, we got nobody.
A little bouncer.
Come on, man, we can get it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to stand in is Christian Walker. He went deep last night twice. A ball and no strikes.
What?
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
That was just high.
Very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a
Breaking
strike.
ball
Heck
drops
yeah.
right in the chute for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Carson Kelly. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Pitch is popped up. Wendell is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Josh Rojas. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Modi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Here we go, boys.
He got him.
Got it.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher,
into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the
tried. He tried.
Set for the start of the 4th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The windup and the 0-1.
There we go.
I got the count 0-2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lifted down the line in left. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball.
That's a foul.
Hold steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Pavin Smith. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
There we go.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Fastball
there we
taken,
go.
But that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
Got him.
Saves an error as this side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marte. Now the first pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
All right, let's go.
Stepping up is Christian Walker. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Down the left field line and deep. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Whew.
So here is Eduardo Escobar, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Buchanan. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. As a look, now the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now.
That's 2.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
All right.
Ready now is Josh Rojas. Flew out last time up.
Second base, Josh.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a
Strike
good
1.
breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike in.
That was low.
Nothing in 2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Stepping in now, Zach Gallen. As he looks
Strike
at a
1.
fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Top of the order due up in the home half. All set for the start of the inning, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. That brings up Pavin Smith. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering.
Oh, damn.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Wendell has a play.
That's an out.
2 gone.
Go.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Strike 1, baby.
There's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Smith is off of first with 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it,
3 outs.
and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Here it comes.
Too high.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
First pitch of the AB now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Damn.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Carson Kelly comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fouled away.
1 down now. 1 down.
The 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now it'll be Josh Rojas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now.
There we go. Come on.
2 here. He doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch.
Ooh, what the fuck was that?
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. to
Grab
center
it.
field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. He's through. So in now for Chicago, James Buchanan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, man, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of
That was
forces the
that was my
manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the pitcher, Alex Young. On its way is pitch number 75. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for
Yeah,
a
batting
strike.
me. I can't do batting
There's
very
an
well.
old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first down of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Haven.
At the plate, Haven Smith, as he will
There we
take
go.
a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And
Quality
the
win.
Cubs
Nice.
have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Buchanan earns win number 4 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Case, if I can, I want to follow up on one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's on a good run. What are you seeing lately?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is confidence. You know, this guy has developed the correct way, and he's up there, and he's playing at a high level. He's got big-time confidence, mental toughness, too. You don't get to that level without being mentally tough. This kid's showing absolute mental toughness that he can play at this level and really succeed. I think that's the biggest thing I see from him right now.
Mental toughness makes you a career 302 hitter. Case. Now the biggest separator for him is being a flash in the pan or being a long-term player in this league, and how he's going to handle the adjustment the leagues make to him the second and the third time they see him, right?
Well, that's the great thing about this game of baseball. It's the greatest game in the world. It's a big game of chess, right? Because you're going to have success, and then they're going to watch video. They're going to figure out how to go at you the next time differently. And guess what? So it's a game of adjustments. They make an adjustment to you. You make an adjustment to them. You're always continuously making adjustments in this game, and that's what's so beautiful about the game of baseball.
The old cat and mouse game that we all love.
All right, let's see. Now I have 4 pitches. Nice. Nice.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up,
All right,
we've got a
I'm gonna
good
turn my
matchup
ceiling
in
light off
store
because it is getting a little
between
warm
the
in
Chicago
here.
Cubs
Put my
and the
streaming
Los
light on.
Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Oh, actually, we'll just keep it like that.
Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy is real.
Now at the plate is Jacob
And it's raining,
Amaya.
too.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's awesome. I have 4 pitches now.
The shortstop, Jacob.
Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Bryant.
Second, the third baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Bryant.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Batting third.
So now into the box is Mookie Betts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. The rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. Who's first here?
windup and the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Here now is Will Smith. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Buchanan is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ground ball right side. He's got it. Over to first, and
there we
that
go.
retires the side. Next, it'll be James Buchanan.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way.
Buchanan.
Swing and a little tapper.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a half-hearted
I can't hit the balls
inside
the
for
time.
the 3rd strike. And Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bodie has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Whenever I hit the balls, I get lucky. That's the thing.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Fastball in there for a called strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad back barrel.
Okay, come on.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Trevor Bauer stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders.
Strike 3.
Retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Let's just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
bet.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers retire.
Trying to get that. I pressed circle, but I didn't get it.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody.
First pitch on the way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Bounce it to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now here it comes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Max Muncy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in will be James Buchanan. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Buchanan
sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we're all hearing his name in this.
I can't.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the AB now.
Bradley Jr.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Strike 2, baby.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Nice.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for 1. On to first.
Double play, baby. That was awesome.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, now we got 2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacob Amaya. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And there's one down now. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch.
There we go.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
That sucked.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A bouncer
Fuck.
in the middle. And that'll get
They're going to take me out.
Center field for a base hit.
That's it for me.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big
I guess
RBI
not. I
base
thought it was
hit
coming
right
out
here
already.
to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Will Smith from the belt. Kicks and deals.
There we go.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
In there, a base hit. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, line, drive.
That's it for my pitcher. Yep, that's it.
In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying
Not
to
even
do
a
is
good
put your
job
pitchers
or
in
anything.
positions
Just
to be successful.
give me the ball.
Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jonathan Holder takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 52, Jonathan.
He puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid.
Let's do it probably one more game.
Jonathan Mayo, what is it about young players excelling that just captures the imagination?
I think because for most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely, chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is at the highest level there is. So, it's fascinating to see the game is skewing younger and younger. I think it's not as much of an aberration as it used to be to see someone this age make it to the big leagues. It's so exciting. There's almost a youthful ignorance that comes with a player of this age, which is so much fun. He doesn't know that he's not supposed to be this good at that age, and that's just so exciting for us to watch.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals.
Now here's the pitch.
The shortstop, number 27.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do. Even though this is a mini 2-game set, to win 2 games on the road, D-Row, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are up to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
1-1 the count. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality? This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Hunter Dozier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
First offering. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is 2 runs on 3 hits. So here's the Royals DH, Hanser Alberto. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident. Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. This is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Eric Pena is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Number 27.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Adalberto Mondesi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Second baseman.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll take one up.
I'm sure it's going to be a very short outing.
In the strike zone for the first strike. Left field and deep. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
That's it for my pitcher. He's out.
Add on to their total as the run
that he's totally out.
From first.
I'm surprised he's not out yet.
So now Carlos Santana as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Hanser Alberto singled in his last at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Alberto is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dozier on third with 2 out. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ballgame.
I'm done.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Adbert Alzolay is going to come on to pitch here, and in just
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21 to 6.
6 in this one today. The
That's
Kansas City
gross. My pitching starts to suck when my ranking is higher. Using stats now. Correct. Fucking. Ah. Not good at. Not good at that shit.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming. James Buchanan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Next up, Jacob Amaya. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. From the belt, the pitch. Mookie Betts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 once more. Strike 3 called, and now he's one out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So now here is Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Damn.
So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total, 4th best on the ball club. Will Smith is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Walker Buehler is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I guess.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
Whew.
Only
That was tough.
one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And now in the box, Jacob Amaya. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Mookie Betts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Wow.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Line to the right side. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
The harder the higher the pitch, the higher the level of. What I'm trying to say is, the higher level of my pitching is, the harder it is.
That's a monster at bat right there.
Because I'm playing crappy in the level that I'm on. That's something that's automatically done. The better you do each time, better and better and better, it increases your level. It gets harder.
With 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Good. He was absolutely
I'm probably
all over that
as
fastball.
high.
Have to find
veteran.
a way to keep that fair.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
Ah, what the fuck?
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, here is James Buchanan.
No pitcher.
First pitch of the AB now.
Buchanan.
And then it gets very discouraging to play the game and
they
you're not
certainly
doing.
can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now.
Then I stop having fun. It's like you're supposed to have fun, I would think.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Walker Buehler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next to dig in, Jacob Amaya. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this down the right field line. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. At the knees, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. 6-2, the final total today. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
I'm just losing left and right.
Wrap
manager checks in with his ball club.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. James Buchanan will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First offering. Lifted down the line in left.
Kidding me.
First pitch, 120.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ugh.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Nolan Arenado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.
There we go.
Left for the Cardinals. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
To second for one, on to first, a double play.
There we go.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Grounder down the line at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Buchanan.
The pitcher, James Buchanan.
First pitch on the way. Popped up. Back behind second. DeYoung waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. In the inning, lead to a run for Chicago. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Stroman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh, that was too low.
And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. To 1-2 now. Stroman stands at second with no outs. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone. So stepping in is Harrison Bader. The potential tying run for him at third base. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. In now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You can't.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will
There we
end
go.
the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Damn.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
There we
Two
go.
balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, high drive.
That's gone.
Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
And they took me from all-star plus all the way down to veteran.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Roberto Perez. He bounced out last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate now is Marcus Stroman. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the
Hang
heat
on,
is
guys.
taking. It out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Harrison Bader stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. misses,
Damn,
says
that
the home
sucked.
plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses,
What's
I'm
up,
not
Joe?
quite sure. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screw.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs.
Last few games have been
Ends.
crap.
3 outings, folks, does not make a career. I think we're learning that. He's getting knocked around. He got off to a good start, got some outs. Nobody had seen him before. They didn't know what to look for. All right, he took advantage of that. But now, all of a sudden, he's getting smacked around. See, this is what happens here, folks. You know, listen, minor leagues, who knows? Send him back, who knows? He's got to readjust. He has to figure out a way to get these hitters out. Everybody's got a weakness. Henry Aaron had a weakness. Got to figure out where those. Let's see if he's smart enough to adapt there. And, you know, mentally tough. Is he mentally tough? Nobody wants to see the ball leave the yard when you're pitching. They're leaving the yard on him. Is he tough enough to bounce back? Let's see.
Alright, we're gonna end stream here. So tomorrow she'll be back on, probably go back to Ratchet Clank. We'll definitely probably do more Ratchet Clank tomorrow night. Stream should start roughly around 10:30 Central Standard Time here on YouTube and on Facebook. So I will be here tomorrow night. I think we'll do more Ratchet Clank and then from there. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys, and have a good one.